Welcome back. I'm Sean. This is my partner, my dad Mark, and we are a Spring Happiness podcast.
Spreading Happiness podcast with John and Mark. This is pretty exciting. This is the last episode of season 2.
Oh my God!
We've done about 30 episodes because we did 27 plus we did special episodes like Thanksgiving and Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
You like that, huh?
I do.
So
I do.
If you're just hearing us for the first time, we're a father and son team.
Yes, we are.
I be the father.
I am the son.
You are the son. We have a business. What's it called?
John's Crazy Socks.
John's Crazy Socks. It's an online sock store with a mission to
Spread happiness.
Spread happiness. That's why we do the Spreading Happiness podcast, to spread some happiness.
Absolutely.
We'll spend about 30 minutes. We want to put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
We want to make you feel good.
I'm feeling good every time, every day.
Okay, we'll try to limit John's singing. We like these people. Well, John, we've made it through the fall, through the winter. Here we are. Spring is in full force. Nice weather this weekend.
Yes.
We went for a walk this morning in
It's
Northport
really nice.
Harbor. Baseball is back.
Big buck.
The Mets now have won 3 games in a row, beating the Blue Jays. You like that?
I do.
Going to be an exciting year for the Mets.
I'm really excited.
Who's your favorite Met player?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Polar Bear.
The Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. They re-signed him. He's off to a hot start. They got that superstar Soto playing. They're playing well. Going to be an exciting baseball season.
I'm really excited.
You looking forward to that?
Yes.
And we have other sports going on. We'll talk about Special Olympics in a minute. There's a new football team coming to Long Island.
Yes.
What's the name of that team?
Dragon.
The Dragons. They're going to be playing indoor football. It's like pinball, except it's football. At the Nassau Coliseum. Our friend Peter Schwartz is the GM.
Yes, I'm really excited.
You know, we've been dealing with Peter. This is going to be great fun, so that's fun.
Yes.
There's a lot going on.
And do you know?
Yeah.
A dragon game.
Yeah.
Both years ago, and we went to a dragon game.
Right,
I was little.
You were little, right. They used to have it, I think they broke up like 12 years ago or so. And I would take you and your brothers. You guys had a great time at it.
And so much fun.
Maybe it was more than that because you were little. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Now you're all grown up and swinging.
Oh, yeah, and singing.
And singing, doing lots of things, huh?
Yes.
This is good. So we should talk about other sports. You play Special Olympics.
I am.
And what sports do you play?
I play basketball, track and field, soccer, snowshoe.
And you're adding a 5th one.
I bocce.
That'll come in the fall, huh?
And bocce can come in summertime.
Summertime, okay. Well, yesterday, what do you have?
Yesterday I had soccer yesterday.
Your first soccer practice and game of the spring?
I did.
How was it?
It's good, and I want to tell you.
Tell me.
I made 2 goals.
You scored 2 goals? Ooh, the girls like the guys that score the goals. Well, what's the most important thing?
Hustle.
Hustle. Did you hustle?
I did.
And you were running around. That was great. That was great.
And
yeah.
I want to tell you about soccer.
Go ahead.
Soccer always inspired me.
Why?
That's how I?
Yeah.
I did it back 2001.
2001?
And 2001. And
you were 5 years old.
I was 5 years old. And I really cool.
Yeah?
Imagine that. And I've been to the Olympics.
You started playing soccer.
I started soccer at accident. Actually, soccer was very first sport I ever played.
Yeah, the soccer ball was almost bigger than you. Coach Mike started you. John plays for an organization called the Huntington Boys Club, and Coach Mike started this special ed program, Special Olympics program with his son Craig, long before you started playing.
I did.
And it is so wonderful. That's how a lot of this starts. These parents get organized and they're looking for things to do for their kids.
Yeah.
So you've been playing since you were 5 years old, and how old are you now?
I'm 29.
29. Imagine that. And when you started, you knew nothing about soccer. Now, I love watching you guys play.
And my favorite part,
Yeah?
I played soccer,
Yeah?
I had great memories.
Great memories? Oh,
I great memories. I played soccer, and I wish she'd be here with me. And I love her very much. And my grandma, my dad,
Yeah.
mother,
your
and
grandmother used to come down and watch
they
you.
come watch the game.
So let me tell you something about your grandmother, my mom. I played sports too growing up. Right? I played Little League football and basketball and baseball. And she came to my football games all through that and junior high and high school. And she was always cheering me on. And she had no idea how the game was played. But she came to see your brothers play football. She came to see their high school games. She loved watching you guys. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it's not just soccer. What do you play on Thursday nights?
Thursday night, I played basketball.
Basketball. A basketball Jones. That's an old Cheech and Chong song for those
Yeah.
of you who aren't as old as I am.
Yeah, you're old.
I am old. Thank you very much, son.
Yeah,
What's the most important thing about playing basketball?
hustle.
Hustle. You play good defense?
Yeah, they did.
You get rebounds?
I did.
What do you use to get rebounds?
But,
You're a butt. Us Cronins have a hard time getting both feet off the ground at the same time.
yeah, yeah, Dad, I want to tell you about that.
Yeah?
Do you think it's possible I can beat Michael Jordan?
Do I think it's possible you can beat Michael Jordan? Yes. He would have to be tied down and not be able to move, and then maybe you could beat Michael Jordan.
I wish someday
Yeah.
I could give my both feel around a tongue together.
Oh, you want to be able to dunk?
A tongue.
Okay, we'll have to get a trampoline, and maybe you can jump off the trampoline. All right. So, I mean, you're a busy guy with sports because Thursday night you have basketball. What about Tuesday night?
I track and field.
Track
I love track and field.
You run around. Plus, what other activities do you do at track and field?
Oh yeah, I 100 meter dash.
So you run some dashes.
And dashes.
And what other events?
Relay.
All right, the relay. Okay.
And one of my favorite part
Yeah.
at track and field, javelin.
You throw the javelin. It's like a giant Nerf dart. You're really good at that.
Yeah, and I want to tell a big shout out.
Yeah.
A wonderful coach. She told me to throw the javelin.
And that is
That is a Coach Edna.
Coach Edna. She is wonderful.
And as Coach Edna, she taught me throw a javelin. And it doesn't without her because I'm very fortunate to have her my coach.
And Coach Joe organizes the whole thing. You play with the Comac Shark.
Yeah,
You even made Comac Shark socks.
yeah, I do.
And how about a shout out for another guy who coaches now both basketball and track and field?
Yes,
Who's that?
that makes me so happy. He is our strongest, a wonderful, and he is handsome.
He's
And-
handsome.
Yeah, and that is my brother, Jamie.
Jamie. He's our Lord of the Socks at John's Crazy Socks. And now he's coaching basketball and track and field. And he's going to coach you in bocce.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
And since we're doing kind of a recap, there's another sport you play. It's done now. But you had a great season. That was snowshoe. And I get to be like the proud papa. You went to the New York State Games and brought home a bronze medal and a silver medal. I mean, and a gold medal. Pretty special.
Yes.
You like that?
Thank you.
The challenge with the snowshoe team is your coach. Your coach, he works you hard, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Does he give you a hard time? Who's your coach?
I know.
Who?
Oh, he is funny and he's a great father and a great father and I love him and he's my dad.
Yeah, it is so much fun and so wonderful coaching Special Olympics. Last night we had some friends over for dinner, and my friend Artie was a long time high school football coach. And I've coached youth sports. I've coached youth sports. I coached high school sports. I was telling him there's nothing like coaching Special Olympics. I have so much fun with that Special Olympics snowshoe team. What a bunch of characters you guys are.
Yeah.
And John here, he's a mercenary. You play soccer. He plays for the team that's going to pay him the most, or has the best food, maybe. He plays soccer with the Huntington Boys Club.
Yes, it did.
And then track and field and basketball with the Comac Sharks. And snowshoe with the Huntington Blue Devils. You're a man in demand.
Yes. And I want a big thank you to a wonderful shiny who has been to the Olympics. And I love being to the Olympics in my entire life. And anything I was at being to the Olympics that I learned that I learned to be creative.
You learn grit.
I learned sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship.
And I learned teamwork.
Teamwork. Discipline.
Discipline.
You learn how to be coached.
I learned to be coached. And I want to tell you that.
Yeah.
It's nothing without the Olympics, which means I know John Quinn socks.
Right.
Because
if there was no Special Olympics, there'd be no John's Crazy Socks.
And I'm very frustrated.
Yeah. Well, but you give back.
I get back.
Right? John has donated over $150,000
It's
to
amazing.
the Special Olympics through John's Crazy Socks. That's pretty special.
Yeah.
We give him 5% of earnings, 5% of our sock and above. That's a good thing to do.
Thank you.
It's showing gratitude.
Absolutely. It's gratitude to fathers.
Those are the keys to happiness, you say.
Yes.
This is pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
So this week, on Tuesday, where are we going?
Oh, yeah, I'm really excited. We go to Portland, Oregon. I'll be speaking on conference, Disability Next Summit.
The Disability Next Summit put on by Relay Resources. That's now headed by our friend Dr. Jen Komoda. Very excited. You excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Why?
I'm really excited to see her. And I'm really excited to see Christopher.
Oh, her son?
No,
Her husband. Her husband. We'll see them, and we'll spend a little extra time out there.
Yeah.
Do a little sightseeing.
Yeah, I'm going to start seeing. I'll come out to the museum.
You've been doing some research to see where maybe you want to go and visit.
Yeah.
Do you know I lived in Portland for a while?
Yeah, I knew that. And,
Who did I live with?
I know.
Who?
Our good little friend, Paul Niles.
Paul Niles and Andy Niles.
Yeah, I want to tell you, someone lives there.
Who?
Lydia.
Lydia. Oh, your friend Blaine's mom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
she lived there.
but we get to do, so we ought to think about this as kind of a recap show. Our speaking engagements this year, we've been from Washington State to Florida, Maryland to Wisconsin, Massachusetts to Oklahoma.
And California.
California, right? We were in California. Wow. You're all over the
my
place.
Goodness.
You like doing that?
I love it.
You like doing the speaking engagement?
I do.
And, it's always hard talking about yourself, but when we do it, what do people wind up doing? They laugh,
Laugh and cry.
they cry a little, and then they cheer.
And she is, Dad,
What?
stop making people cry.
You're the one that makes them cry. This is very cool. It's really fun. We're on this mission to show what people with different abilities can do. We offer a little inspiration. We speak to colleges and universities. Heck, we just spoke at Long Island University and at Malloy University and at Delphi University here in Long
Yeah.
Island. You wow people when you get in front of audiences.
I do. I do. We're showing possible every day.
So it's possible. You get up there, you know how to relate, and then you take all those photos with people.
Yes, fire. I'm famous.
You're famous. Let's not get ahead of ourselves
Yeah,
here.
Dad.
So we're really excited to be going
I'm really
to
excited.
Portland for the Disability Next Summit.
And
That'll be fun.
And Dad,
Yeah.
my favorite part of being a Gisbert, I love going to being Gisbert in West Coast.
Oh, you like going to the West Coast? Well, let's see. We're going to Boise this summer, Boise, Idaho. We're going to Alabama in the summer. Everybody wants to go to Alabama in the summer. I think we have another one in Florida. Plus, we have some virtual ones with Morgan Stanley and with Health First.
Oh, yeah.
All right, boy, you got to be busy. You got to
Alright.
be busy. Got to get to work on these things. So we have all that going on. That's great fun. What else do we have? Well, we should do a little recap of the season. So, you know what people want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
They want an update on your love
My
life.
love life.
Yes, tell us about your love life.
I
Things going? First of all, you've been dating somebody.
I did.
What's her name?
Danielle.
Danielle.
And also,
Yeah.
I'm not. I know she my girlfriend Danielle.
Oh, she's now your girlfriend.
Now
She's
she's my
moved up to
girlfriend.
girlfriend status. You've had enough dates.
We got more dates.
You're gonna have more dates.
We got more dates.
But she's now girlfriend status.
Yeah. And also,
Well, let's see. You had a date Friday night.
I did.
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
We went out to Panera Bread.
Panera Bread. Oh, you got only the finest places.
Yeah.
How was that?
It's really, really fun. And we hang out here. We hang out there. And it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And it's just that.
Just that. Well, that's enough, though.
Yeah, and also,
It makes you. Does it make you smile when you see her?
I did. It makes me so happy.
It makes you
And
happy,
also that,
Yeah.
and you didn't know, we had a nickname.
A nickname. For who?
Daniel and I relationship.
Oh, this is a new phenomena.
Yeah.
You have a nickname for your relationship. What
Yeah.
is it?
J
Okay.
and D. A D-E-E.
J and D for Danielle.
Yeah.
They'll be writing about you in the New York Post. You'll be on page 6. That says Hollywood. What's up with J and D nowadays? Do you have any more dates planned?
Yeah. We talked about Panera.
Okay.
And Panera, I had my very first date with her.
Yes.
I got to a dance, a Valentine's dance.
Right.
Are we talking the plan, our next hangout?
Okay.
And I go for a spring dance.
Oh, a spring Special Olympics dance. When is that?
That in our Friday night,
Okay.
end of April.
Okay. You have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Well, people want to know, John. They're going to miss getting the updates on your love life.
I know.
We've had a good year.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a list of some of the things that have happened this year. So We opened a warehouse store.
Yeah, we did.
And now every day
That's
people
fun.
are coming to the warehouse store. So with John's Crazy Socks, we've sold online. But on World Down Syndrome Day, we did a ribbon cutting ceremony. You got the big scissors out?
Oh, yeah.
You like doing that? We had a crowd, there were a couple hundred people came out. And now every day, people have been coming in, checking out the warehouse store. You get to meet customers. You like that?
I did. That was really fun.
We introduced our 321 Inclusive Entrepreneur Awards.
Yeah.
Gave out 5 awards to people,
Yeah, we did.
recognizing, because entrepreneurism is for everybody, including people with different abilities.
Absolutely.
And you, my friend, are a trendsetter.
Thank you.
That's a very neat thing.
It's really great. I love it.
So we had that. We put out a lot of new socks this year. I mean, we have our athletic socks and compression socks. We introduced our All Abilities socks. And we introduced something brand new that no one had ever done before. Our Braille socks that people love.
Yeah.
And they raise money for the Guide Dog Foundation of America. Guide Dog Day is coming up. We celebrate that with our Braille socks. We have our Wheels on Fire socks.
Yeah, we do.
And we just announced the winner of our 7, imagine that, 7 Autism Can Do Scholarship designing socks.
Yeah.
That's all pretty neat. And plus, every episode, all across this season, we have highlighted some good news. A person with Down syndrome becoming a lawyer in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Nickick completing more triathlons. Some research breaks in identifying the connection between Down syndrome and Alzheimer's disease. And we've highlighted a lot of businesses. Every episode we'd highlight a new business. So some friends of yours like Coletti's Cookies,
Yeah.
Gabby's Grounds. That's a good thing to do.
I love
I
it.
like doing that, trying to
Yeah.
light on others.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And so this season is coming to an end. But boy, we have a lot of things coming out in the future.
Yeah, we do.
We have a new entity that we're starting called Abilities Rising, which is going to be an overall brand that's with a single mission of joy, sharing joy, and showing what people with different abilities can do. So we'll have Abilities Rising Publishing. You're still working on your picture book and your joke book.
Yes.
I was playing around with a coloring book, all with pictures of you. Would you like that?
I love it.
People could color you in. We're going to have a coaching service because we get a lot of questions from families that want help. They like to start a business the way you did. And I talk to everybody I can, but now what we're going to do is we're going to put in place some formal programs to be able to help those families. That's exciting.
Yeah.
This is all good stuff. But this season is coming to an end, and we have to wind up with your favorite part. What's that?
Jokes.
Jokes. Time to tell some jokes. A long time ago, there used to be a TV commercial. Time to make the donuts.
And time for you to make a soup.
Time to tell some jokes.
Yeah, Dad.
Let's hear those jokes, pal.
what?
You have jokes?
Yeah,
do, you
I
have, do
do.
you have a theme? You frequently have a theme. Is there a theme this week?
No.
just random jokes.
Yeah, wait now.
Okay, let's hear them.
Why did a golfer play 2 pairs of pants?
Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants?
In case he got a hole in one.
Okay.
What does a pickle say when he wants to play cards?
What does a pickle say when he wants to play cards?
Get me in.
Dill me in.
A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, What was the wrong face.
Do horses walk into a lot of bars you visit?
Yes.
Yes.
A man walked into a library
Okay.
and ordered a hamburger. The librarian says, "This is a library." The man apologized and whispered, I like a hamburger, please."
You find the worst jokes around. But you know what? I try to support you, son. I want to be a supportive father. I try to support you, so I look for jokes just as bad as yours. And since most weeks you have a theme to yours, I kind of have a theme to mine. It's a food theme. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What do you call an average potato? A commentator. Now, I don't know if you saw the news clip, but there was an explosion at a cheese factory in France. There was nothing left but debris. Cracking you right up, aren't I?
Yeah, Dad.
Why did the coffee file a police report? Because it got mugged. What do you call a fake noodle?
And pasta.
An imposter. What do you call a cat that's been eating lemons? A sourpuss. Don't be a sourpuss. Oh boy, you know what I think when it comes to telling jokes?
Yeah.
We ought to stick to selling socks.
Yes.
Any more shout outs you want to give? We got to give a shout out to Maria, our community organizer.
Yeah.
Maria organizes all of our podcasts, all of our speaking arrangements. We're very fortunate to work with Maria. And how about Dea?
Yeah.
Dea's our administrative assistant. You call her she edits these and adds the subtitles and gets them all published so people can hear them. And Tiffany, she makes videos out of them. We got a whole team of people.
Yeah, we do.
And we would be nowhere without
Mama Bear.
the Mama Bear. We're very fortunate to work with the
Yeah.
Mama Bear, aren't we? She does so much. She does custom socks for us. She works with our charity partners, works customer service, and we live in fear. Well, folks, listen.
And Jamie.
Well, Jamie, we already mentioned Jamie. Jamie, the Lord of the Socks. And plus all of our sock wranglers. You're so lucky.
Yeah.
And there's Nick, our webmaster.
Nick.
Kristen, our queen of products. She
Yes.
develops everything and arranges all the sourcing. You're a lucky man.
Yes, I am good. I am a lucky man like a Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. That
You're
used
a
to
good
be
man,
a
Charlie Brown.
musical. Well, folks, we appreciate you coming on. If you like this, there are a couple of things. One, you can hear this once a week during the season, but you can go hear replays on all the standard podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google.
Yep.
You can always find it at our website. What's our website?
And SharksCrazySocks.com.
JohnsCrazySocks.com. You go to the bottom of the page, you see the
Yeah.
link for the podcast. If you like it, give us a 5-star review. John, you like getting those, you read those, so then we more people find us and you get to reach more folks.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. You can always subscribe and get it automatically sent to you. Tell other people about it. Forward a link to your friends, your family. If you don't like it, well, then pick out people you don't like and send them a link. And you already mentioned people can find more information out at johnscrazysocks.com.
SharksCrazySocks.
What do you do every Tuesday afternoon?
I heard an online dance party every Tuesday.
John hosts an online dance party. Want to join the dance party? Go check it out at the website. If you want us to come to your event and speak at your event, you can contact us through the website, or we have a separate site for our speaking, johnandmarkcronin.com. You can get a hold of us there, or booking at jmspeak.com. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
And then buy some socks.
yes.
If the socks are great. People love the socks. Over 30,000, over 33,000 five-star reviews. But here's the big thing: it enables us to hire people with different abilities. Enables us to give back. You've donated over $800,000.
I did.
You're a philanthropist. Most of all, we get to
Spread happiness.
spread happiness. So thank you very much, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in season 3.
Yes.
All right, say goodnight, John.
And then John, connect, Tracy.